And that breakthrough that unlocks your next geometric leap in success is going to come from the next version of you. The current version of you will never, ever, ever find that, because that next evolution does not exist in the reality of your present version. Doing the impossible isn't about 10xing your business every quarter. Doing the impossible is setting the standard for having everything your way, for life on your terms, for hitting all your goals, getting the business success, the financial success, the happiness, the love, the relationships, the vacations. And are you getting all of that, or are you not? Are you held back? Have you had a loss recently or a failure that's rocked you and that you're still recovering? Because we all go through those. What if the setback is actually a key component to the process? What if it's a key part of the process? Because we're always traveling on a path. And if we're always traveling on a path, sometimes the path goes straight in the direction we want. Sometimes the path veers to the right. Sometimes the path veers to the left. Sometimes the path goes backwards. And just notice how many people around you, when you're talking to them, they're complaining about the problems they're having. Have any of you heard anyone around you complaining around the problems lately? Have you been complaining about the problems lately? Because the problems that you're having, the obstacles in your way, is the process. That is the process. It is the process to the thing that you want. So you're putting all this time and emotional energy into this thing you want. You're working towards it, and it may be more goal. It may be a business that works. It may be more free time. It may be love, happiness, relationship, whatever that goal is, you're working towards it. But we're so short-sighted with humans. We want the thing right away. So we end up with life starts to give us the obstacles. The obstacle is to turn you into the version that gets that result. Because if you don't have that result yet, you're not that version. The obstacle is not to construct the version of you that gets the result. The obstacle is to strip away everything that's preventing that version from showing up. And that's why this alignment coaching that we do is so powerful, and no one else does this. Because you can absolutely do this on your own, but it's very hard to change your point of view on your own. It's one of the most difficult things. When you find the right coach, it unlocks you, it accelerates you. So there's the decision to play the game, there's the decision to be in. Like, have you decided to do the impossible? Because if you don't want to do the impossible, then you're on the wrong call. My job is to hold you accountable to the greatest version of you. Hold you accountable. Do not hang around me if you do not want your standard raised. Is this easy? No. Do you have to sometimes choose that standard every day? Yes. Do you sometimes go through the most painful experience you have that drags you out and have to get up the next day and pretend like it's not there? Yes. That's all part of the process. So let's just notice that next evolution you're after is from an opportunity, an idea, or a connection. It's from an idea, an opportunity, or connection. And that new idea, that new opportunity, that connection, that breakthrough that unlocks your next geometric leap in success is going to come from the next version of you. The current version of you will never, ever, ever find that one, because that next evolution does not exist in the reality of your present version. The obstacle we all have is we are wired, conditioned to work hard. So we're like action machines. Go, 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 go. But you cannot take enough action to shift your version. It doesn't work, because all the action you take is in the present version. The way that you become that next version is by stripping away everything that's preventing that version of doing that. How do you do that? You have to shift your frame. You have to shift your mindset. Like, the people that are not taking mindset into account are literally wasting 90% of their efforts. Action The results you want come from action, right? So when we're not getting the results, we look for action. We think action's the problem. So we start taking different actions, but action isn't the problem. Action comes from where? Action comes from your mindset. Mindset comes from where? Mindset comes from your frame. And I will teach you how to shift your frame. Notice how you're feeling right now. Are you feeling stronger and more powerful and more focused right now? Or are you feeling more present, more focused, more powerful right now? Most times, sometimes you may go into introspection. But why? What do you think? What is occurring on this call that wouldn't happen if you weren't on it? What is actually happening? Yes, reflection. Notice their existence of a new, good, reduction of, and how is all that happening? The reason all of this is happening is because you are all in my frequency right. You are all in my container right now. Can you feel that? My magic is sharing this container. That's why the people who are really smart, they've tried to figure out how they could be around me as much as possible. My clients who've been around me as much as possible, my inner circle clients who've been around me for 3 or 4 years, we're talking double, triple their income in 3 years. So we've got this experience, we've got this new frequency, we've got this new frame. And what do we do next? Because a lot of times, what do we do next? We're like, okay, I got to get off this call. I got to do this thing. I got to do this thing, right? But the problem is, if you start thinking, I need to do something to maintain this new frequency, you're basically saying, I'm going to fall out of it. So the best thing you should do after a breakthrough isn't write yourself a note to reread it tomorrow. The best thing you do after a breakthrough is you sit in that breakthrough. You sit in it 5 minutes, 10 minutes, till you anchor that in. The only thing stopping you is you. I also have my live events coming up in May. Do you think it would be good for you? What do you think would happen if you joined me in Austin and were in my frequency, in my container for 2 days straight? What do you think would happen? Do you think that would cause a shift in you? Do you think that would cause a transformation? Do you think that would cause a breakthrough? Do you think you'd get 6 months of coaching in 2 days? Now, the thing is, everybody's not meant for that. I wish everybody was meant for it. But sadly, the majority of the people that want to play, that actually really will follow through and play at the level that I want to play, that I play at the impossible level, is a small percentage. Now, you have opportunities in front of you right now. We're talking about doing the impossible. We're talking about operating a higher frequency. But you know something? That's the exact process that shapes extraordinary human beings. The more you lean into this process of doing the impossible, the more obstacles you're going to hit, the bigger obstacles, the bigger failures, because it's trying to construct you, to strip away everything that doesn't belong, to become that accelerated version of you. That's why. Obstacles create opportunity. Triple your failures to double your success. Do something with this experience today. Make a difference. Crush it.